This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Grant County Prosecutor's Office plans to retry Chad Bennett for the murder of 82-year-old Lucille Moore. The Living Nightmare Haunted House in Lakeview returns for 3 nights of frights, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. An Oregon boy will have one of the best Halloween costumes this year thanks to a charity that decked out his wheelchair.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The Grant County Prosecutor's Office plans to retry Chad Bennett for the murder of 82-year-old Lucille Moore. A hearing is scheduled for Monday to reset trial dates, which by law would need to be scheduled within 60 days as Bennett has the right to a speedy trial. The court also has the right to extend the timeline under certain circumstances. Judge John Nodell declared a mistrial on Monday when the jury was unable to reach a verdict after 4 days of deliberations, following about a month-long trial. Bennett, a 26-year-old Ephrata man, remains charged in Grant County Superior Court with murder in the first degree. He will remain in custody at the Grant County Jail until his trial. Investigators claim Bennett, who rented a home from Moore, entered her Sunset Drive home in Ephrata on September 7, 2014, and stabbed her 17 times. He was reportedly scheduled to meet with Moore that day to pay the remainder of his rent and security deposit. Bennett's DNA was reportedly found on a pillow covering Moore's face and on a cigarette butt on Moore's living room floor. DNA from 2 other unknown men was also found at the crime scene. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. The Living Nightmare Haunted House in Lakeview returns for 3 nights of frights, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. The haunted attraction, hosted by the Jones family, takes weeks to put together on their property at 19426 Lakeview Place Northwest. Last year, the family reached out to Grant County Animal Outreach as a way to make the Halloween event raise money for a good cause. Admission to the haunted house is by donation, and all proceeds go to the Animal Outreach Center on Randolph Road in Moses Lake. Younger children are welcome from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. for a tamer haunted house. From 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., the attraction is geared toward older children and adults. The family has also added a nightly drawing that gives visitors a chance to win prizes, including candy, a family movie night box, and a gift card. Hot cocoa, apple cider, and glow sticks are also available for purchase. For more information, check out the Living Nightmare Haunted House Facebook page. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
You wouldn't know it by his sweet smile and calm demeanor, but 8-year-old Daniel is battling brain and spinal cancer.
He's got the coolest last name ever.
But today, Daniel Shaughnessy is taking on a new identity, Darth Vader, and the whole gang from Star Wars was there in his honor, and Mom too.
The music, the actual built costume, all of the kids with their lightsabers, the whole team of people that came out with them in costume. I mean, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
In the last year, a tumor damaged Daniel's spinal cord and he lost his ability to walk. Since he's bound to his chair, the folks at Magic Wheelchair wanted to give him the most stylish set of wheels around, just in time for Halloween.
We call it a cure for the day, and it really feels like that for these guys, that their disability seems to disappear in other people's eyes.
Volunteers piece the one-of-a-kind costume together just for Daniel.
Typically, a costume would take about 200 hours to do.
There were definite tears, definite tears, and being able to see the look on his face when they actually took the cover off and he got to see it was amazing.
This year, you might mistake Daniel for Darth Vader as he cruises around in his TIE fighter, but you certainly won't mistake that smile.
The things that they do, and just out of the goodness of their heart that they do these things, is so amazing.
Thank you.
Pretty good start to the week, but by the weekend we could see some rain. Hi, Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast for iFIBER 1 News. Low 60s and partly cloudy skies for your Monday, and maybe a little bit of rain during the overnight into Tuesday, where we're going to be again at about 62. Rain Wednesday, about 1/3 of an inch likely. More rain on Thursday, with temperatures near 60 degrees. That 60-degree mark lasts until the weekend with off and on rain. For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.